Tunisia, often called the land of timeless villages, is home to settlements that reflect centuries of cultural exchange and a legacy of ambition and adaptation. Over millennia, this land has been shaped by nomadic resilience, maritime ambitions, and echoes of ancient empires. Roman roads once traversed its terrain. Caravans traced secretive desert routes. And generations wove together faith, art, and survival in ways still visible today. Join me and I'll show you the real Tunisia, a land of hidden wonders, secret oases, and centuries-old traditions that are still alive today. Qasr Ouled Sultana is a fortified granary constructed to store and protect food supplies. Its unique architectural style features multi-storied vaulted storage chambers known as ghorfas, arranged around 2 courtyards. These chambers were built by Berber communities in the 15th century to serve as a communal storage and trade hub, as well as safeguard grains and olive oil from theft and harsh weather. The vertical design allowed for maximum storage within a limited space, while the use of sun-dried mud bricks and plaster helped insulate the stored goods and ensure durability. Duga is an ancient city known for its remarkably well-preserved Roman ruins. Originally founded by the Numidian people, it later became a significant Roman settlement with key landmarks such as a magnificent temple and an open-air amphitheatre. The temple was referred to as the capital, and it was dedicated to Roman gods such as Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva. The amphitheatre was built into the hillside and could accommodate over 3,000 spectators at its prime. Duga acted as an administrative and cultural centre at the time, yet was able to reflect the fusion of Roman and indigenous traditions. Djerba Island is known for its culturally diverse history, with a legacy that spans Roman, Byzantine, and Islamic influences. It has been a hub for trade and cultural exchange due to its strategic location along Mediterranean trade routes. The island is often linked to the mythological Island of the Lotus Eaters, described in Homer's Odyssey. According to the legend, the island was home to people who offered lotus flowers to visitors, causing them to forget their homes and desire to leave. Hassi El Jerbi Beach is notable for its long stretches of sandy shorelines and shallow waters, making it a site historically used by fishermen. Today it is recognised for its traditional fishing methods, including fixed traps known as charfia, a technique passed down through generations. It involves placing palm fronds and nets in shallow waters to guide fish into traps. The waters near the beach are also known for occasional dolphin sightings, with local boat tours often taking visitors to spots where they might see the playful marine creatures in their natural habitat. Located near Djerba is El Biben Island, which is known for its ecological significance. Its name, meaning the doors, refers to the narrow channels and inlets that connect it to surrounding waters. These channels were historically vital for navigation and trade. The Canyon of Midis, also known as Midis Gorge, is a series of deep gorges carved by water over thousands of years, exposing layers of sedimentary rock. These layers provide valuable information about the region's geological history, including evidence of ancient river systems and climatic changes. Historically, ancient communities utilised the canyon's surroundings for agriculture, building terraced fields to cultivate crops in the arid environment. In more recent decades, the canyons and nearby areas were used for certain background shots and settings in the Star Wars film franchise. Zriba Olia is an abandoned Berber village located in a mountainous region, known for its historic stone-built houses. The village dates back centuries and was once home to a thriving community that relied on agriculture and trade. The houses were constructed using local stone and arranged in a way that reflected the communal and resource-efficient lifestyle of the inhabitants. The Tazur Oasis, often referred to as the Desert Gateway, is one of the largest oases in its region. Covering an area of approximately 10 square kilometres, it is sustained by over 200 natural springs and wells that have been vital for agriculture and settlement in this arid zone. Traditional irrigation systems, such as fogaras, have been used for centuries to distribute water from the springs across the fields efficiently. The oasis is also known for its extensive date palm plantations, housing more than 400,000 palm trees. The dates, particularly the Deglet Noor variety, are prized for their sweetness and are a key economic product for the local community. Sousse is a coastal city that was once an ancient port, reflected in its well-preserved architecture. It has been a key centre for trade and defence since its founding by the Phoenicians, later flourishing under Roman and Islamic rule. One of the city's most iconic landmarks is the Ribat of Sousse, a fortified monastery built in the 8th century. Originally constructed as a defensive structure against attacks, it also served as a religious centre and a refuge for the local population. The Ribat features a square layout with thick walls, a watchtower, and small cells that were used by ascetics. The El Gem Amphitheatre is one of the largest Roman amphitheatres ever built. Constructed in the 3rd century CE, it served as a venue for gladiatorial contests, animal hunts and public spectacles. Made entirely of stone blocks, the amphitheatre was constructed without the use of mortar, as the Romans relied strictly on precise craftsmanship to hold the whole structure together. It also has a functional design, constructed in an elliptical shape and a multi-tiered structure that allows for excellent visibility and efficient crowd management. The arena also featured a complex underground system of tunnels and chambers used to house animals and gladiators before their appearances. Chott el Djerid is a large endorheic salt lake, known for its extreme climate and unique natural features. During the dry season, the lake mostly evaporates, leaving behind expansive salt flats that shimmer in the sunlight. In fact, the lake becomes the largest salt pan in its area, making it a distinctive feature of the desert landscape. The salt crust, which can harden during dry periods, has been used as a travel path, though it is unpredictable and can sometimes conceal treacherous mud beneath. The lake's salt has also been harvested for centuries, playing a significant role in salt production and supporting local economies. Qsar Khalaf is a historic fortified village known for its unique granaries called ghorfas, which were used to store and protect grain and other food supplies. The village showcases traditional Berber architecture, designed to adapt to the arid environment. The ghorfas are constructed with stone and mud, forming multi-storied structures arranged around a central courtyard. Each storage chamber belonged to a family or group, and the design ensured efficient use of space while safeguarding resources from raids or extreme weather. Carthage, founded by the Phoenicians around the 9th century BCE, was once one of the most influential cities in the Mediterranean world. The Carthage archaeological site preserves remnants of this ancient civilization. Among the highlights are the ruins of the Punic ports, which were critical to Carthage's dominance in maritime trade. These ports included a commercial harbour and a circular military harbour, showcasing advanced engineering and naval power. The site also features a number of statues and sculptures that primarily represent influences from both the Punic and Roman periods. The St. Louis Cathedral, also known as the Acropolium of Carthage, sits atop Bursa Hill. Built in the late 19th century, it was named after King Louis IX, who died near Carthage during the Eighth Crusade. The cathedral reflects Neo-Byzantine and Moorish architectural styles and has been repurposed as a cultural venue for concerts and exhibitions. Built over the Medjugorje River, the Bridge of Beja is a historic structure that has been an essential crossing point since its construction. Linking inland towns with coastal ports, the bridge helps in facilitating the movement of goods and people. Its stone arches were designed to withstand seasonal river flows, though it still underwent repairs and modifications, with various civilizations contributing to its maintenance and continued use. The Medjugorje River, which the bridge spans, is notably one of the region's key waterways, supporting agriculture and settlement. Ksar Ulud Debab is another historic fortified village, also known for its traditional gorfas, used to store grain and other agricultural products. Built by Berber communities, the village served as both a storage hub and a defensive stronghold. It also played a key role in local trade networks, as caravans would stop here to exchange goods. Established in the 10th century, Mahdia is a coastal city that was once an important centre for commerce, shipbuilding and defence in the Mediterranean. During the 16th and 17th centuries, the city became a base for pirates who raided Mediterranean trade routes. Borj el Kabir, an Ottoman fort built in the 16th century, was constructed to defend the city against naval attacks. The fort features thick walls, watchtowers, and a commanding view of the coastline. Mahdia Beach is iconic for its long stretches of sand and calm waters, historically used by fishermen for their livelihoods. The fishermen usually fished for tuna using hadra, a traditional fishing method involving intricate nets. The village of Qasr Hadada is another fortified settlement that stands out once again because of its traditional Berber gorfas. Historically, the village served as a communal granary and a meeting place for trade and social gatherings. Its location made it an important stop for nomadic tribes and traders travelling through the region. The village's distinctive gorfas were also used as filming locations for the Star Wars franchise, Monastir is a coastal city that has been a significant centre for religion since ancient times, evolving under various civilizations. It is home to the Ribat of Monastir, which is one of the oldest and most well-preserved ribats in the region. Constructed in the 8th century as a fortified monastery, the structure features thick walls, watchtowers, and a central courtyard. It served a dual role in protecting the city from invasions and providing a retreat for scholars and ascetics. The mausoleum of Habib Bourguiba serves as the final resting place for the first president of the independent state and his family. The mausoleum is instantly recognisable for its 2 golden domes and a central green dome, as well as its 2 tall minarets standing at 25 metres each. The domes are adorned with intricate details that emphasise traditional Islamic design. Jebel Zaghouan is a prominent mountain range that has served as a vital source of water and natural resources for centuries. Standing at 1295 metres, it is one of the highest peaks in the region. It is also known for its karst landscapes, featuring limestone formations, caves and springs, which contributed to its reputation as a key water source. Spitler, also known as Subaitila, is an ancient archaeological site known for its well-preserved Roman and Byzantine ruins. The site was an important urban centre during the Roman Empire, flourishing as a hub for agriculture, trade, and religious activities. One of the most notable features of Spitler is its forum, which houses 3 adjacent temples dedicated to the Roman gods Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva. These temples are unique in their layout as they stand side by side rather than in a single structure. The forum also includes remnants of public spaces, such as a basilica and marketplaces. Matmata is a traditional village known for its unique troglodyte dwellings, where homes are carved directly into the earth. These underground structures were designed to provide natural insulation, keeping the interiors cool during the scorching summers and warm during the colder months. The homes consist of circular pits dug into the ground, with rooms excavated into the surrounding walls. This architectural style has been used for centuries by Berber communities as an adaptation to the harsh desert environment. The Great Mosque of Kairouan is one of the oldest and most important Islamic monuments in North Africa. The mosque is distinguished by its large rectangular courtyard, surrounded by arcades of horseshoe-shaped arches, resting on columns that were repurposed from earlier Roman and Byzantine structures. Tujain is a mountain village known for its traditional Berber architecture, built along a steep slope, with homes and terraces constructed using local stone and clay. Agriculture, particularly olive farming and sheep herding, has long been central to the village's economy. Located near the Mediterranean Sea, the city of Tunis is one of the oldest continuously inhabited urban centres in the region. Today it is home to over 700 historic monuments, including the Medina of Tunis. The Medina of Tunis, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, dates back to the 7th century and features a unique urban layout designed for communal and economic interaction. Its narrow, winding streets are lined with traditional souks, mosques, and palaces that reflect Islamic and Mediterranean influences. Sidi Bou Said, perched on a hill overlooking the Mediterranean, is a town lined with traditional houses featuring ornate doors and wrought iron window grilles. The town's aesthetic identity is tied to a 20th century preservation initiative, led by French artist and musicologist Baron Rodolphe d'Erlanger. He introduced the blue and white colour scheme that now defines the town, with whitewashed buildings adorned by blue doors, shutters, and wrought iron balconies. Historically, the town was named after a 13th century Sufi saint, Abu Sa'id al-Baji, who settled in the area and passed away there. It is said that he is not buried in his dedicated tomb that is above ground, because that tomb is not facing Mecca and is instead buried underground. Chenini is a historic Berber village that features traditional troglodyte homes. It once served as a fortified settlement, with the remains of its defensive walls and granaries still seen today. The village is also home to the Mosque of the Seven Sleepers, a small but significant religious site. According to local legend, the whitewashed mosque is linked to the religious story of the Seven Sleepers, which is about a group of youths who hid inside a cave to escape the Roman persecution of Christians. Agriculture has been a cornerstone of the village's economy, with terraced fields and cisterns designed to collect and conserve water in the arid climate. The Sahara Desert, specifically the Tunisian Sahara, is characterised by vast stretches of arid landscape. iconic sand dunes, and extreme climate with scorching daytime temperatures and cold nights. Historically, the region played an important role in the Roman and Berber civilizations. Ancient salt routes passed through this desert, connecting Africa to the Mediterranean. It is also home to oases that have supported settlements for centuries, where date palms thrive despite the harsh conditions. This is Tunisia, a land of hidden wonders and remarkable architectural marvels. Now, if you don't want to miss the most unreal wonders of Uzbekistan, check out this video.